This is question number 4.5.3. So this is a very weird question. I feel there are n numbers of mistakes in the question. This question should not be revised day before examination. If possible, you should even ignore it and not revise at the time of writing your prelims or any other examination. I'll tell you why there are some weird assumptions which are taken. Your client is holding the following securities. So your client holding the securities is given, and then some securities are given which is having Government of India bonds having a beta of 0.01. Now this was printed as 1. Now anything which is bond normally is a risk-free investment. So it cannot have a beta which is equal to market. It should be having a very low beta. So the correct is 0.01. Average return of the portfolio is 15.7%. Calculate expected rate of return in each using CAPM model. So what is CAPM model is your expected rate, your rate of return is equal to RF plus beta into RM minus RF, which will be your nothing but return. And this you need to find out based upon CAPM model. Risk-free rate of return. Try to understand. If you want to find out expected rate of return of each of the security as per CAPM model, what is required is beta, which is given yes. What is required is RF, which is given no. So our first target will be to find out RF. Let's start. Also, we need to find out RM. Is RM given or not given? Practically, RM is also not given. And believe me, with one equation, two variables missing, you cannot find out both. So what they did was, they assumed, and understand this is a weird assumption. It is assumed that this portfolio is market portfolio. What is the meaning of market portfolio? It will be having a risk which is equivalent to market. So average beta understand should come to 1. Otherwise the assumption is weird and incorrect. Believe me, this was taken in this particular question. Assumption that portfolio is a market portfolio, and they found out a return of portfolio which will be is equal to return of market. Let's start. Now how to find out return of any portfolio is nothing but I find out dividend, I find out capital gain and add both, and I will be treating it as a return. So what is dividend in this case? In first case, that is gold, silver, bronze, GOI. I will be finding out a dividend, capital gain and total. First let me do this. Dividend is 1725. Capital gain is minus 200. Net will be 1525. Dividend is 1000. Capital gain is 1200. Total will be 2200. Dividend is 700. Capital gain will be 6000. Total will be 6700. And in this, dividend is 3600. Capital gain is minus 1500. And this will be 2000. If I do total of the same, 1525 plus 2200 plus 6700 plus 2100 will be is equal to 12,525. Is my total return on my investment. And what was my investment? Is total of this 10,000 plus 15,000 plus 14,000 plus 36,000. It is 75,000. So my total investment was 75,000. Return on investment 12,525 divided by 75,000 multiplied by 100. 12,525 divided by 75,000 multiplied by 100 is 16.7%. What is this? RM. That's all right. It cannot be RM, but they have assumed that this portfolio is a market portfolio. That's all right. Then what is done in the question? Try to understand why I'm using this word, that what is done in the question is this suggested answer was done like this. If I am in your place, I would never do this. How I would do this is I would find out return of individual security, then find out weighted average return, and that should be my RM logically. It's not, but I'm trying to match with suggested. Now, this they have taken as RM, and then they found out weighted beta, and it should be, see, what is beta of the portfolio is weighted average beta of the portfolio, and what is done in the answer is simple average of the portfolio. What is simple average of the portfolio is 0.6 plus 0.8 plus 0.6 plus 0.01 divided by 4. Now this is weighted average beta or simple beta? It is simple beta, but this is taken as beta of the portfolio. Start. This is nothing but 0.6 plus 0.6 plus 0.8 plus 0.01 divided by 4. It is 0.5025 or 0.50. And then what they did, try to concentrate. Your expected rate of return is 15.7. They've used that CAPM model. Expected rate of return is equal to RF plus beta into RM minus RF. RF is a missing equation, plus beta of portfolio will be is equal to this beta. RM is a 16.7 percentage minus RF. So there is only one thing missing in the equation, which is RF. Solving the equation, you'll be getting RF as 14.7 percentage. Start. So what we have got? RF. What we have got? RM. Let me also find out RM minus RF, so that in CAPM model it becomes easy. It is 16.7 minus 14.7 is 2 percentage. Let me find out expected rate of return of each of the security. Now, which were the securities? Gold, silver, bronze, and Government of India. I'm finding out expected rate of return by again CAPM model. RF plus beta into RM minus RF. What is RF is? We have found out 14.7% plus whatever is the beta of is 0.6, 0.8. We also know RM minus RF is 2. And this will remain 14.7 for each case because it is RF. And this is how they have found out expected rate of return. $16.3. Expected rate of return of G Limited. $15.9. This will be less. $14.72%. What is this? Expected rate of return of each of the security. As I told you, this question should be ignored by you. But if the same question is asked in examination, sometimes it happens, then you should be solving it in this manner. Remember, your assumptions are weird, and some I also feel that it is incorrect. You cannot take beta of the portfolio as simple average beta. You need to take it as a weighted average beta. Also, this cannot be done in this way. You should find out rate of return of individual security and then find out weighted average return. Also, the assumption that the portfolio is the market portfolio is a weird assumption.